Okay, good morning. So I'm going to do makeup. I don't know what I want to say tutorial, but just how I do it. And then I will post some tips there. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do the liquid foundation, which just came out, and I always love liquid foundation because it looks so natural. And I'm using the shade of nude, and you basically just need like a pearl size of it. Okay, and then you can use a powder brush. You can use sponge. I like to use a sponge because I just like more of the more natural look. And you start, you dab it over your face. And there are some key places you definitely want to put it on. Under your eye, that's actually where you start. Over the nose area sometimes has a little bit like a red or whatever, and around your lip area, okay? And maybe just a dab here. You really don't need much of there, okay? And then I'm going to use TruAura's Beauty Blender, which blends really well, has the tips here, and you just kind of smear that in, okay? And then also run to the top. You basically want to create it like a canvas, even tone. And then when you do the lip area, you run it through so you don't have a line there. And then the nose, okay? And then just kind of blend on the top here. And it just goes so smooth, goes right in. Feels so comfortable, and then just kind of here. So that's one side, okay? Can you see the light? Is the light good? Okay, and then I'm going to do the other side, and again, starting at the eye area. And I'm just very lazy. I don't use concealer. I just feel like sometimes, and I just use a little bit more foundation there to neutralize a little bit of the dark circle there. And then you just kind of blend. You actually don't want to use too much there. And make sure you cover the eye area really well over the nose area here. Okay. Okay, so that's the foundation. How does it look? Looks pretty good, right? Okay, so the second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do the eyeshadow, okay? Oh no, okay, so that's a liquid foundation, and you can use it alone, or you can finish with a powder foundation. And this powder foundation, a lot of people also just use it by itself, and you can use a sponge dry to put it on, which is the lightest way is use a brush to kind of brush it on, and then you can use a sponge to put it on. And if you want a little bit more full coverage, you can wet a sponge and put on the powder finish, and that will be more full coverage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this to finish my liquid foundation, and we have the color that matches this. So I'm going to use the Y3, the nude, and I'm going to use our powder brush. This is really awesome. The way it's shaped, make it very easy to deliver the powder. So I'm just going to dust over the powder here, okay? And actually it's really good. Just dab a little bit, and then just kind of put it on your face and kind of fill up a little bit, whatever left there. So can you see just a little bit difference there, okay? And then I'm going to do the other side here. Okay, so that's the powder there, okay? And after that, I'm going to do the eyeshadow, okay? And or maybe I'll do the blush, okay? So we have five 4 different kind of blush, and each blush come in 2 colors. So I'm going to use this rouge here. And the 2 color means you can use one color, you can use the other, and a lot of times you can use the top one and then use the bottom kind of contour, or you can mix it, okay? And I'm going to use our blush powder, and notice the angle, so it made it very easy to put it on, okay? So I'm just going to do a little bit of that. Make sure you dab it, okay? Of the lighter color there, and then I'm going to do this side a little bit, okay? And you don't want to, really don't want to do your blush below the nose area, and sweep it up. It really will give you that feeling of like lift your faces there. And then if you want, you can actually do this darker color here a little bit and just like sweep over here, kind of give a little bit of lift to that cheekbone. And then use the sponge to blend the edges so it does not have sharp edges, so it look like it's coming from your skin, just like after you exercise. So that's a blush, okay? And then after that, I'm going to do the eyeshadow, okay? And we have this is over eyeshadow brush, short and heavy, very easy to grab the color. So I'm going to use first use the coffee shop, which is the middle one, using the light color here, and just sweep over my eyelid. And again, you really don't need to use a whole lot. Okay, now I'm going to do choose a medium color to put the to put on the crease area, and I'm going to choose actually this darker color here, and I'm using this the crease brush because it can easily get into the crease. So you kind of, because you grab a little bit more color, so you don't want to start at the edge, you kind of start from the middle, so you don't have too strong a color over the side. And so after you do that, and then you can kind of use this, it's very easy to get to the crease area. Sometimes, like especially mine, is so difficult to get to, and it can really deliver that color to the crease, okay? And then I'm just going to do the other one, and remember to start at the middle here so you don't run into the problem that you have too much over the side, okay? And now sweep to the corner to make sure it's created that fan size there, okay? And again, this really, really awesome crease brush here, okay? And I actually have this I bought, and it's just, you can sweep it over and clean your brushes there. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this over brush here to grab the black. I'm going to use a little bit of black there to just deliver some color to the corner here. And same thing here. And then again with that, I brush the to kind of even it out a little bit. Okay, and now I'm going to use this over brush here and spritz it a little bit with water, and then I'm going to dip on that black color there, use as liner, and that's what I usually do. It just, it give you a little bit definition, and yet it's not like you see liner. But anyway, okay, and then here over this side. Again, I always start from the middle and then do it. I got it. Okay, I'm going to. It's a little bit hard from the computer screen, but that's okay. Okay, now whatever you have left here, whatever, I'm just going to do that to kind of work on my brow. Brow is so important. You frame your face. A lot of times people don't realize that it's just so simple, easy. And you probably can easily find one of the color here matches your eyebrow. Pretty lucky the color is still dark here. So so that's the eye shadow. Just give the eye a little bit of contouring here, not overdone it. Okay, so okay, so that's the eye, and then I'm going to do the lips. The lips is really easy, and I use with some really pretty color, but I love this wild plum. So just do. Everyone knows how to do the lip color. And it's just so rich, so moisture. And that's it. A little bit strong, but that's okay. It matches. But then after you do that, sometimes you notice that maybe you wanted to do a little bit more of the blush. So I'm going to just add a little bit blush to it to match that strong color there. Okay. And now I'm going to do mascara. Okay. No, I'm going to do, yeah, I'm going to do the mascara, and I absolutely love, this is my newfound love. So you grab it from the bottom of the lashes there, and it really kind of curls it up. As I said, it has a peptide that will help the length, the health of the lashes. And so in, and do another, the other side here. And as you see, you can kind of make it bend it, so it's easier to do. Actually, do you need to bend a little bit more to do the inner of the eyeshadow there. Okay, I don't know whether I did a good job, but that's good there. Okay, so that's mascara. Really, really good. I can see the difference there. Can you? Okay, and now I'm going to do our bronzing, highlighting bronzing. This is actually really, really awesome. So it has a full color there. This is a highlighter. You can use that as a highlighter. Some people use over under the eye area. And this is a sculpt. This is the deepest color here if you want. And you will use a powder brush here. You can dab a little bit, and you can do a little bit contouring here. Okay, maybe even a little bit here, just give a little bit of that look. And then you can do the swirl of the all three color here, okay, and a mixture of that, okay, and then that's a bronzing. So you would hit where the sun usually hit, so maybe a little bit over here, a little bit here, here, and here a little bit, okay. So that gives you a little bit of that bronzing effect. And now the last one is you can actually hit that highlight here, okay? And then just run it over your face and give you, oh my goodness, I just messed up my, let's see, the mascara. So I'm going to try to find it. Okay, so that's, let's see. So that's the finished touch. How does that look? Anyway, so I'm going to end it. I just don't want it to have it too long. And and I will come back to talk to you again. So thank you very much.